Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a cash envelope stuffing for the paycheck that I received on January 4th, 2024 using the printable version of the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. I am so excited to finally be doing the first cash envelope stuffing of the new year. I am zoomed in so that you can have a clear look at my cash envelope breakdown, which means that some of my bills here on the side are cut off. So there are hundreds up top and fives and singles down below that you cannot see. I do want to start this video off with a little update about my emergency fund. So I do have a separate checking account at my credit union, which is my emergency fund, but I like finding ways to continue to grow that emergency fund without having to budget specifically for it. And the way that I've been able to do that is by putting any unused cash from my variable expense cash envelopes at the end of every pay period into an envelope like this one, and then once I hit $1,000 I deposit that into my emergency fund checking account, print out a new envelope, and start over again. So we started this envelope a few months back, and with this most recent pay period I was able to put $75 into this emergency fund envelope. That was extra cash from my gas, eating out, and miscellaneous envelopes, which means we should have a total of $338 in this envelope right now. So I'm going to pull the cash out so we can count it up. 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 338. Next, we have my variable expense cash envelopes, which are listed here. Groceries is missing because I have a separate checking account that is my variable expense checking account. The only money that goes in there is $200 every pay period for groceries because I purchase my groceries online, so I have to pay for them online. I printed out new envelopes for this cash envelope stuffing for the month of January. These are the bump envelopes, which are available on my Etsy shop, which is always linked down below in the description box if you're interested in seeing what I have in there. There's a bunch of envelopes like this. There's sinking fund envelopes, there's trackers, savings challenges, a bunch of fun stuff. So the first envelope we are going to stuff is eating out, which is getting $100, and we're doing that in a 50, 2 20s, and a 10. And the reason we're doing odd denominations for this one is because I'll be pulling cash out of here for a savings challenge later. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100. Next we have gas, which is going to be getting 75 in its usual denominations of 50, 20, and a 5. So we have 50, 70, 75. And lastly, for my variable expense cash envelopes, we have my miscellaneous envelope, which is getting 175 in a $100 bill, a $50 bill, a $20 bill, and 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's count this up together. Make sure we have 175, 100, 150, 170, 171, 2, 3, 4, 175. Next, we're going into my sinking fund, starting with my Black Friday envelope, which is getting $15 in a 10 and a 5. And with this deposit, it should have 210 in it. So we're going to count this up. 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 205, 210. Next we have Christmas, which is going to be getting 25 in a $20 bill, and a $5 bill. And it should have 350 with this deposit, so let's count that up. 1, 2, 3, 320, 340, 45, 350. Then we have subscriptions, which is getting its usual $20 in a single $20 bill, and should have $280 with this deposit. 100, 200, 250, 270, 280. Next we have medical, which is getting $75. That is not its usual amount. So it's getting $75 in a 50, a 20, and a 5. And the reason why it's getting more than its usual amount is because of my sinking fund snowball and this envelope being closer to goal. Now, let's look at my tracker. I have my deposit of $75, but I did actually have to purchase a couple of pairs of eyeglasses online for $50, and that's not bad at all. So really with this deposit, what we should have is $383 because I did take that $50 out already earlier today to pay for the eyeglasses that I bought online. So $383 is what we're looking for. 1, 2, 250, 300, 320, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 383. Next we have car insurance and taxes. This is going to be getting $120 in a $100 bill and a $20 bill. $120 here, and with this deposit we should have $1680. So let's add in these bills and then we will add this up. $1680 is what we're looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1,600, 1,650, 1,670, 1,680. Holidays. As you can see, this envelope has reached goal, and the reason it reached goal is because I had rollover cash from my 2023 sinking fund, which put it at its goal of $300. We'll count that real quick. 1, 2, 253. So I no longer need to add money to this envelope. This is ready to go for any holiday expenses throughout the year. Next we have my birthdays envelope, and this is going to be getting only $5 in a single $5 bill, which I have here, and that's because it also got rollover money from my 2023 envelope, which put it $5 short of my goal. So with this $5 that I'm adding in right now, we should have a total of $400 even. So let's count that up. 1, 2, 253, 320, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 400. Giving, nope, that's a lie. Gifts is my next, and that's going to be getting $15 in a $10 bill and a $5 bill. So we have our $15 here, and with this deposit, it should have $210. So I'm going to add those bills in, and we're going to count it up together. 150, 170, 190, 200, 205, 210. Next we have giving, and this is going to be getting $50 in a single $50 bill. That's actually my last 50. So let's move everything up a little bit. There's still a single down here that you can't see. With this deposit, we should have a total of $400. As you can see, I did pull $500 out of here right at the end of 2023 to make a donation to the American Cancer Society. So again, we should have $400 in here. 50, 150, 250, 350, 400. Next we have household, which is getting $20 in a single $20 bill and should have $280 with this deposit. 1, 2, 250, 270, 280. Next we have home maintenance, and this is going to be getting $100 in a single $100 bill and should have $1,400 with this deposit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 1,400. Next is baby, and baby's going to be getting $30 in a 20 and a 10. I don't have any kids. I hope to have one day. And so I'm just getting a head start on saving for that. And this should have $420 with this deposit. So 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420. Next we have travel. This is going to be getting $100 in a single $100 bill, our last $100 bill, and that will leave us with $1,010, so $1,010. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1,010. Next we have personal. This is going to be getting $25 in a $20 bill and a $5 bill. So we have our 25 here, and with this deposit we should have $255 because I did just pull $95 out of here for a haircut. So we're adding 25 in, we should have $255 in here. 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 235, 40, 45, 50, 255. I do have my side hustle envelope here. We are going to be putting $26 towards my side hustle envelope, and I want to thank you all so much for that. Because of sales that I made in my Etsy shop right at the end of 2023 and into 2024, I was paid out from Etsy $26, which is really exciting. And with this deposit, we should have $808 in this envelope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 800, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 808. Now we're going to be zooming out because we are going to move into the back section, the trackers and notes section of my budget book. And we are first going to go to my 2024 challenge. This is a new challenge that I'm doing for 2024. This challenge I now have available on my Etsy shop along with a 2024 challenge envelope, which I have here. Someone here on YouTube was kind enough to notice that there's a typo on this, which I was absolutely mortified about. So I did go onto my Etsy shop. I updated the listing and the download, so there is no error anymore. And anyone who had purchased the tracker already, I did email them a corrected copy of the tracker. So thank you to that kind human, because I was genuinely mortified. This challenge is basically saving $40 every week to get to a total of over $2,000 for the year. I really wanted to have a savings challenge where I was going to at least save $2,000. So that's why I created this for myself. I'm going to pull out my envelopes here because we're going to be needing all of these. But for the 2024 challenge, I'm pulling the cash out of my eating out envelope. And on our tracker here, we do have our $80. And I will mark off, very exciting, the first 2 weeks on here. Now, the reason why I'm doing 2 weeks at once is because I get paid bi-weekly, and I don't want to get to the second week of my pay period and not have the cash to contribute to the challenge. So it's better if I just do it all right when I get paid. Next, we are going to flip to my 52-week challenge. I am doing the 52-week challenge in reverse again this year. I really liked doing it in reverse last year. This challenge tracker as well as the corresponding envelope are both available in my Etsy shop. Now, this envelope looks a little janky, and that's because my printer was running out of ink, out of colored ink as it was printing this, and I didn't want to delay filming this video until I went out and bought colored ink. So I let the envelope finish printing, I put it together, and you know what? I think I'm just going to use it for the year. It's okay. Stuff happens. But I am going to pull out my miscellaneous envelope because we're going to be pulling the cash from here for my 52-week challenge. So we have our 103 here, and this is going to go right into the 52-week challenge envelope. And then again, I am going to check off these two here, which is very exciting. Lastly, we have my $5 challenge, and I do have a $5 challenge tracker. I'm not going to actually write in the tracker right now because I have to go back and look at where I was at in my overall $5 challenge, because I've been doing it for a few years now in terms of my total balance. But what I am going to do is pull out my gas envelope and the $5 bill from this envelope so that we can put it into my $5 challenge envelope. Now, last year when I would do my monthly recaps, I would take the cash from this $5 envelope and put it into my actual savings container. You haven't seen it in a while because I haven't done a monthly budget recap in a while, but I'm hoping to start out positive for 2024 and do those once again. So hopefully you'll see that happen when I do my January monthly budget recap. Then I wanted to bring you all beyond these challenge trackers to my actual savings and debt trackers, because we are going to start filling these out together in my cash envelope stuffings. So for 2024, instead of using my house savings tracker that I have in my Etsy shop for my house savings, I decided to use this flower tracker, which I've had in my shop for a while but haven't actually personally used. Each flower on here is going to be worth $100, and there's actually 100 flowers on here. So this tracker, when filled out completely, will equal $10,000. And I have my mile liners here. And I am going to be filling in 12 because with this pay period, I did have a little extra cash from working some overtime. So instead of putting $1,000 towards my house savings, I'm actually able to do $1,200. So I'm going to fill in 12 of these. I am so annoyed. I just filled out this entire tracker and I forgot to press record. I'm so mad at myself. I will remember to press record for the next tracker, but we have 12 and a half flowers filled in because I was actually wrong. I contributed $1,250 total to my house savings with this pay period. So next is going to be my car loan payoff tracker. And with this pay period, I was able to contribute $350 to my car loan. Okay, so we have 2 and kind of a half, but 2 and a little bit of keys filled in for my car loan payoff tracker. Now, one thing I realized in deciding to fill out these trackers on camera is that I need a student loan payoff tracker. I don't have one in my Etsy shop. I want to create one because I am actively paying off my student loans right now. I did contribute $300 to my student loans with this pay period, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And then the only last thing that I wanted to do is to write in my credit score on my credit score tracker. So 825, I cannot remember what it was from December, so I'll have to look back and then I will fill that out. That's going to be it for this cash envelope stuffing. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I had so much fun doing this cash envelope stuffing. If you have any questions about how I budget or how I use the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom, please do not hesitate to put them down below. And again, like I mentioned earlier, my Etsy shop is always linked down in the description box. I've got a bunch of stuff in there. I also have my Amazon favorites linked down, and there is a section in there specific for budgeting supplies, as well as a separate section that has my favorite paper, which I used to print out the Budget by Paycheck workbook. The Amazon favorites is an affiliate link, which means that I do earn a commission if you decide to click on it, though it is no additional cost to you. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.